Hello, and welcome to the Wastelands, where everyone's a little mad and crazy is fighting fact for fiction. Hello, Deets. I am in my bunker. I am immune to chancla. Also, what are people posting? Nice try, Teets. Nice try. There. Still, nice try. Anyway, last time we played this, we actually managed to get the power that we needed in order to send people out in the deep roads and get all the side missions, or to do all the side missions that were available as far as I have gotten. Having finished all of that and opened all those doors and gotten all those gears with the help of of my lovely advisor, Shady, we are now going to start descending even deeper into the older sections of the deep roads to see what we will find. Chances are we're going to find a Titan. If we're going to find a Titan, we're probably going to have to fight a Titan. At which point, all I can hope for is that my crazy build can pull us through. So without further ado, let us continue. And we are going down, down, down into the deep roads. Also, Teets. Oh, okay, let me pull up the mic. Is this any better? It might also, yeah, the problem is that I think I'm just talking too loud. Because if I sit with this, it immediately peaks out. Let me lower my gain a little. Maybe that'll actually help peaking it out less. Because I did put a lot of thing on it, so give me a moment. How do I do this again? Oh, here we go. So the gain is on 520. So what if I put it to 5? Is this any better? Am I still peeking out? Am I still audible? What if I talk a little higher? What if I talk with more energy? I don't... Well, now I peeked out. But it does... Whenever I say that I'm going to try it out, it's still peeking out a little, so... I've moved it down. It's still peeking out. But it doesn't seem to be peeking out as much anymore. I'm just going to have to be careful when I start getting excited or loud. But I think overall it will be a lot better. It won't peek out as much as it did before. So there is that. Anyway. Teets. Throwing chanclas at me. You have to be careful, my friend. It's a slippery road.
Emotional damage.
Anyway, I've opened all the gate. 8, 7. Did I miss a gate? But I can't because I have done all the things here. Maybe they're deeper. Anyway, a deeper we will go, a deeper we will go. Why is this elevator moving so damn slow? Why is that hint coming up? Then again, this elevator is probably dwarven make, built to last.
What was that?
What was what?
Something moved. There. Light a torch.
So I can see us coming? Just stay close.
Why the elevator is so tall? Because it's a deep descent? Does that have something to do with the fact that I said it's built to last? Huh. Well, apparently we are permanently on edge here. Oh. I mean, maybe, but at the same time, they're not strange to other races passing through, so... Also, we have to remember, even though dwarves are short, a lot of them are about posturing and grandeur. So they're going to build things big just because they can. You've seen how dwarves talk about themselves.
We are practically blind down here.
We've gone past the deep roads.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
I can feel it.
Those eyes, this level is really well done. It's very creepy for a game that isn't a horror game. By the way, can you guys pay attention? Because on my screen it's still peaking. If it peaks too much, let me know and I'll lower it more. I don't know if anything changed though, so I don't know why it's suddenly peaking more. Maybe it's because of where I'm sitting? I don't know.
Show yourselves!
Ren!
Not at all.
No!
Are these dark spawn? What are these? Shah Brittle, Reverend Defender. Hey Teets! Teets! I found your Space Marines! So somehow they've managed to find a way to include guns. Impressive. Ow. This is going to be difficult. Yikes. Yeah, this is going to be a tough fight. We're going to have to make everyone focus on the same target here.
What was that?
What was what?
Something moved. There. Light a torch.
So I can see us coming? Just stay close.
I'm also going to have to keep
Nothing's
track
stopping
of
us from
people's
going
health.
back up.
We're not going back up.
Just a suggestion.
We've gone past the deep roads.
How can you tell? It's pitch black.
I can't save.
I can feel it.
Was a good idea though.
Shut.
Okay. He is about to. Oh, we got the first to take care of that one. I kinda like the guy. Thank you, Shady.
You deserved better. Ren never wanted this life. He was a cobbler, a good one. He joined the Legion to pay his father's debts. It kept his mother and brother from losing their caste. The poor and desperate here often sacrifice themselves for their family's future.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Ren was a good man. We'll honor his sacrifice.
He always seemed indestructible. The armor on these warriors. There's lyrium woven directly into the metal, and it's bonded to their skin. Impossible to remove, but I know what we'd find underneath. These are dwarves. Ren was killed by our own kind.
Their weapons are powerful.
All it took was a single strike. Ren never had a chance.
The bolt was glowing. Their weapons could also have been infused with lyrium. I won't leave Ren like this. We must return him to the stone. Thrust Tonsha Saroka. I'll see this through, Ren. I promise. Anything standing between us and the Titan will regret it.
That was an intense battle, though. Now I can save. Much more intense, dudes. Much more intense. So let me just do a little bit of tactics. Uh, Oh, that used a lot of potions. I wonder if I should risk going back and getting more. Well, I might as well try, because right now I don't have good prospects. And I haven't gotten that far, so maybe they won't respawn.
I don't wish to alarm anyone, but I believe we've all gone blind.
I just need to get back to camp to stock up on potions. Because, these guys hurt.
These tomes were pristine before the deep roads. Shaper Seabor's going to kill me.
That's all for now.
Thanks for the insight, Shaper.
My
True.
pleasure, Inquisitor.
We'll speak another time.
Well, this is going to be good practice for the rest of the game. Oh, whoops.
We are practically blind down here.
At least in the initial part, it's going to light up soon enough. And then you're gonna wish it didn't. I wonder what plants those are. What is this? Chronicles of a Forgotten War. Commander Oton told us to move out. He didn't give details, only that there'd been attacks north of Kat Halash, and the Crown was sending reinforcements. Father grabbed our axes and we were off. I was a boy then, puffed up from a few victories in the provings. I didn't know what was going to be taken from me, but I would find out. The journey to Kadalash was long and tiresome. Bored warriors make for poor drunks at camp. Father and I kept to ourselves, though I admit I longed to lose myself in a pint of ale, if only to have something to do other than sharpen my axe. You know, if this was actually dark, it would be very likely he would take samples from all the plants and rocks just to send up to the camp for research.
Like the Wall of Memories in Orzammar, but ancient. Very ancient. The words seem based in Dwarven, but I barely recognize this dialect.
Can you translate any of it?
Only fragments. The language is very different from what we speak today. This word keeps appearing. Shah Brital. I believe it means revered defenders.
Defenders of what?
What needs to be protected all the way down here?
Isatanal. Cut our tongues, entomb our bodies, watch over the Titan until it stirs. So the warriors who attacked us must be the Shabratal, and they're protecting a Titan.
Are you all right, Folta?
I can hear Ren's objections. Let's keep moving. If more of these memories exist, they may have the answers we need.
I already got 6 here, so I need 6 more. Seven. 8. There do seem to be a bunch here. True. Don't think I can destroy that. Oh, nothing there.
Strange on the other side. I can feel it.
My guess is another earthquake that hits when we're halfway across the bridge.
I don't know.
Watch your step.
Maybe it's more like they put everything inside that needed to stay inside, removed the gears, and then spread them throughout so that they wouldn't be found and gathered. Maybe. At least that's how I assume it happened. Because a lot of these... Because I think except the first one, which was the only one that was necessary to open to get through, everything else almost only functioned as a safe, not as a passage.
Someone sabotaged the bridge, and we don't have time to fix it. There! That ledge! We can reach it if we're careful.
Chronicles of a Forgotten War. A day after leaving Kadalash, we noticed a change. The deep roads were practically abandoned. Torches would suddenly go out, leaving us to stumble through the dark and trip over discarded caravans. Then came the attacks, hard and fast. Father was one of the first. We heard breathing, slow and heavy, from a creature much larger than us. Father held out his arm and grabbed the front of my armor to make me stop. I saw its shadow move, darker than the darkness, and then my body jerked forward. It left my father's arm hanging, still grasping my chest plate. Ugh. That's gotta be a gruesome sight.
Look there. More ancient carvings.
Aye, but these seem to be about the Titan.
I know, right?
It is the stone. It sculpts the world within and without.
That sounds big.
Wouldn't something that can sculpt the world have to be rather enormous?
It is called a Titan.
Is it like shaping the stone?
So it's a shaper of the stone, like you.
This implies that the Titans are actually sculptors, and our world is their clay.
Did the Titans create the stone?
If Titans shape the stone, could they have actually created it?
The stone must have existed first.
Then the Titans would be the very first children of the stone.
That would have huge implications for my people.
The quakes changed the stone.
If Titans can purposely reshape the world, the earthquakes could be the way they sculpt the stone.
But the quakes are destructive. Titans would mold the world, not smash it to pieces.
Depending on your perspective, change can be violent.
But if this is true, how could it be missing from the memories of Orzammar? Why would someone erase such an integral part of our history?
Let's answer that after we stop the earthquakes.
The rhythm is louder than ever.
I have a
We're
feeling
close.
that the reason it's erased is because they had to. So here's my guess. Right? I think that the reason Orzammar erased memories of the Titans is because the dwarfs feared the Titans and probably killed them because they were too powerful and couldn't be controlled, and then removed them and made them stories so that nobody would believe they existed. Because maybe Titans do reshape through destruction. It could be possible. This...
Look at that. Like stars at night.
All these lyrium veins, and they're completely untapped.
The Shah Vital must mine lyrium somewhere. Their weapons and armor are laced with it.
Unless they found another way to harness it.
Derelict lyrium mine. The lyrium deposits left to grow in this long abandoned mine would fetch serious coin. If only reaching the place and to transporting the lyrium to the surface wasn't a venture just short of suicide. So I'm assuming the two gears I'm missing here are probably the one past the bridge. So I'll have to do those later. For now, I want to check whether or not that is a mission. So for that, let me go back to base camp. And then I can just travel back here. I think all of these are completed. Yep. Oh, that requires 10 power. Do I have any missions that I can do? So if I do that, where would that be? Is that in the hinterlands? No, the exalted plains. How far is the... Oh, that's kind of far. Okay, let's see if we can be cheesy. I need 10 power. The easiest one would be to do that one here. Oh, right, that ring. I can do the Exalted Plains then, because I want to get that ring you mentioned. World map, Exalted Plains. Do you happen to remember what mission it is? I should probably start with this one. Set active and travel. The Skyholds Undercraft. Oh, there it goes.
Nothing to report, sir. Nothing to report, sir.
Okay. A missing talisman. Okay. Well, while I'm gathering power, we can do some questing here and hopefully come across that ring. That looked like a neat stuff. But I have made a better one for Dorian. So I am going to need to learn a fire spell. Oh, in the southwest corners of the Exalted Plains. I'll go do that in a moment. I'm first going to save and I'm going to check how much more I need to level up. Because I need fire. Unless Dorian's level up? But I doubt it. No. No. Yeah, but none of us are level up right now, and I need to know how close I am. Doesn't it say anywhere? First of all, more reading. I might have one. Upon ascending to the second floor of the tower, a gruesome sight greeted us, a ragged collection of bones wearing the robes of one of the senior enchanters. I had known her for years, watched her raise countless apprentices, and now she was a mere puppet for a demon. Okay. What more creatures? Gretel. Long before the first dikes, legend speaks of the Gretel, horned warbeast with eye like molten silver, possessing the might of 3 Brontos. The Gretel charged their prey, using their rock-hard frill to smash their targets to a bloody pulp. The Gretel held down their prey with 4 strong legs, quickly stripping their victims' flesh from the bone with powerful jaws. Despite their brutality, some Gretel were domesticated as fierce weapons in battle. What happened to these savage creatures is unknown. Some people claim the Darkspawn wiped them out. Others say they never existed. Those with more imagination speculate that these magnificent creatures retreated deep within the earth in search of the deadliest prey. What element is that? That's electricity. Soul Wrecker is electricity. And that's not... Oh, that is prototype.
Bodies piled in a pit. Undead rising. Someone intended this.
There may be more of these pits. We'll have to find them.
Last words to my loved ones. If this letter reaches you, know that I died and died well in service of the noble Grand Duke. I did not run like the others did when the battle grew too much. I did not lose faith in the Maker. I was courageous till the end. Yours always, Julian. Oh, is this loot floating money? Okay.
Well, did I leave that hammer?
Okay, that's good.
Is there something you need?
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Make it take you!
Ooh, bloodstone. Let's get that marker while I'm here. Memorial of the Second Exalted Marches. Demetrius's End. Remember Lord Demetrius Aram, the only one of Andrastes' champions to fall. The forces of the Exalted March met the elves upon the field, our numbers far exceeding theirs. The champion, kind and fair, gave the elves a chance for peace. But the elves would not lay down their arms. They slew Lord Demetrius in their charge. Maker take him to his side. Why is she running so far ahead?
Incidentally, Cassandra, I'm well aware you lied to me.
I lied to you.
When you said the Mage Rebellion was beyond the power of the Seekers to control. I've since heard your order could have prevented it, but instead led the Templars into war once it started.
It is why I left the Order, yes.
Knee-jerk defense of your former comrades. I quite understand.
So how do I...
See how they cut through those things?
So how do I get up there? Can I get up there? Well, there are people up there.
Agents are moving into the Dales. Wonderful.
I don't know.
Words of this.
Ah, there it is.
Humans, deserters, rebels, mages. I hate them all.
Where did I leave that hammer?
Words of this.
The last words. This scrap of parchment bears a sketch of a woman. Beneath it, a written line. The sight of you is the only thing keeping me strong.
I hate waiting to die.
Oh, bloodstone. I just saw that. Ooh, faith touch bloodstone. I can't open that chest? Really? It looks like a chest I should be able to open. Embryon. More bloodstone.
Agents are moving into the Dales.
I hate waiting to die.
Let's go talk to the corporal.
I hate waiting to die. I hate waiting to die. Cleaning up takes longer than anything else.
I can't believe they retook the ramparts. Maybe if we got word to the Marshal. But Fort Reverson surrounded by undead and locked down.
What's going on?
What's happened here?
It started when those free men showed up. Strange lights, like blue fire. It must be magic. But the free men are just deserters from the armies. How could they have managed this? And why?
I should be going.
Another site, another story. Anyway, so you say it's on the... You need to find a Dalish encampment. It's in the southwest corner, southwest, so that should be here somewhere. Scattered glyphs, so that should be somewhere. This direction. Give me one moment. So how do I guess I can go this way? See if I can find it.
I didn't sign up for this.
Yeah.
Looks like you need help.
Looks like you need help. Are you sure about that?
Keep your eyes open. The dead should stay dead, wouldn't you say, friend?
What was all that?
Seems to be a lot of trouble in these parts.
That's putting it mildly. The war has stopped, but now the dead are walking. Funny though. I've been watching these undead and they seem focused on the Shem armies. As if, well, why wouldn't someone want to kill humans, huh? Still, poor fools.
Who are you?
Are you a Dalish elf?
Of course, you would have little experience with the people. Yes, we are Dalish. We've been camped for weeks in the fields to the west. The war between the lions made passage through the dirt difficult. Damaged some of our aravals. If you find the clan, tell Keeper How and I'll continue the hunt, and perhaps find a safer route through the plains.
The death?
What's the dearth?
It's what we call this place. The Dearth. Dearth of Erin.
Alright.
I must be going.
Very well. Be safe.
Viridian. An unsent letter. Ganto. The last of the silks have been delivered. Just in time. I predict the war will break out at any moment. I shan't wait to be caught in this disastrous collisions of noble egos. Be prepared to cast off as soon as I get Jader. Perire. Oh, a hidden cache, it seems. Foreman's logbook. The yellowed logbook contains records of the day-to-day running of a small silver mine. The most recent entries differ slightly from the ones that came before. 12 harvest near, yield 11 crates. Deku broke through a wall and found a hidden chamber. Looks like a tomb. Gave orders to seal it back up. 13 harvest near, yield 9 crates. Deku disobeyed instructions. Lead of D-Crew asked assistance of 2 from A-Crew to dig deeper into tomb. Lost 1, gave orders to seal chamber, again. Emphasized unlikelihood of great riches within. 14 harvest near, yield 4 crates. All of D-Crew and A-Crew missing in sudden collapse. 15 harvest near, yield 0. Panic over elven curses, B and C crew inciting. 16 harvest near, yield 0. New lowest record, 2 days running. Men want to collapse the entire mine to prevent curse from escaping. Urging reason. The revealed symbol shows what appears to be Haman, the elven god of secrets, on the back of a large crow. Ah, there we go. Van Harel, the Dreadwolf. There is precious little we know about Van Harel, for they say he did not care for our people. Algernon and Metal created the world as we know it. Andruil taught us the ways of the hunter. Siles and June gave us fire and crafting, but Van Harel kept to himself and plotted the betrayal of all the gods. And after the destruction of Arlatan, when the gods could no longer hear our prayers, it is said that Van Harel spent centuries in the far corner of the earth, giggling madly and hugging himself in glee. The legends say that before the fall of Arlatan, the gods we know and revere fought an endless war with others of their kind. There is not a Haren among us who remembers these others. Only in dreams do we hear whispered the names of Geldoran and Derntal and Anaris, for they are the forgotten ones, the gods of terror and malice, spite and pestilence. In ancient times, only Van Harel could walk without fear among both our gods and the forgotten ones. For although he is kin to the gods of the people, the forgotten ones knew of his cunning ways, and saw him as one of their own. And that is how Van Harel tricked them. Our gods saw him as a brother, and they trusted him when he said they must keep to the heavens, while he arranged a truce. And the forgotten ones trusted him also, when he said he would arrange for the defeat of our gods. If only the forgotten ones would return to the abyss for a time. They trusted Van Harel, and they were all of them betrayed. And Van Harel sealed them away so they could never walk among the people. Well, we are here. Let's take care of that gate. Viridian. More Viridian. Ooh, two of them. Spindleweed, more spindleweed.
Dalish encampment.
These are not good times to come unbidden before the people. My patience is thin, with all that has befallen. Perhaps you should be on your way.
The Dearth?
Why do elves call this plain the Dearth?
When the people settled here, we called it Dearth of Erin. The promise. For the Dales were promised to us by Andraste. It is still the Dearth to us. Even if the Shemlin give it a name that recalls our destruction.
What troubles you?
What has befallen your clan?
The Orlesian War has hindered our progress through the Dearth. The armies cause rock slides. They dig ditches that trip the Halla and destroy the Arvils, making passage impossible. Precisely when the clan needs him most. My first, Tavin, defies my wishes and mounts an excursion to the Emerald Graves. And now, I've learned that the grounds of Var Balanaris are infested by angry spirits from the beyond.
I could help with that.
I can deal with that for you.
My clan and I would be deeply grateful if you could, and be mindful of the resting places of our dead. Var Balanaris is sacred ground.
I met one of your hunters.
I met one of your hunters. He's continuing to look for a safe route.
He trusted you to pass the message on. That speaks well of you.
Leave.
Another time.
Elkanan, the stores are so low.
You look troubled.
You seem troubled.
It's nothing. Just our stores. With the Shem War and the demons, replenishing them has been difficult. For one, we're almost out of herbs, and we lack materials to repair the Arvils. I don't even remember. There's so much we're missing. It's all written in my ledger.
Okay. June, the gods of craft. We dedicate all our crafts to June, for it is he who taught the people to bend the branches of trees to make our bows, and to fashion coverings of fur and iron bark. Without June, who would have the Arvels or the harnesses for our Hala? When the people were young, we wandered the forest without purpose. We drank from streams and ate the berries and nuts that we could find. We did not hunt, for we had no bows. We wore nothing, for we had no knowledge of spinning or needlecraft. We shivered in the cold nights and went hungry through the winters, when all the world was covered in ice and snow. Then Selais, the Heartkeeper, came and gave us fire and taught us how to feed it with wood. June taught us to fashion bows and arrows and knives. Okay, thank you. So that we could hunt. We learned to cook the flesh of the creatures we hunted over Selais's fire, and we learned to clothe ourselves in their furs and skins, and the people were no longer cold and hungry. Spindleweed is getting scarce. I have a lot of spindleweed.
You brought supplies. If you could store them in that chest, I would be grateful.
In what chest? That chest? Oh. That chest. Checked the ledger. Oh. Huh. So, just to be safe... let me get some fire damage. Dalish
Greetings
favor.
to you.
It's a good thing I'm making sure to gather resources.
At this rate, we'll never be on our way.
Do I have? I don't have that. Okay, that is... Okay, let me talk to this person as well.
You were the one they called the Herald of Andraste. I've heard so much about you and your inquisition. There's talk, even amongst the Dalish.
People talk about me?
Talk. What do they say exactly?
Mostly they say that you're very large. No matter what they say, your inquisition is the only thing trying to help the world. I wish I could be a part of that.
You want to join the Inquisition?
It won't happen. Keeper Howen won't allow it. He doesn't trust anything to do with the Chantry or Andraste.
Oh, I could convince him.
I could try to convince your keeper.
You could try.
I should go.
I'll take my leave.
Greetings to you. At this rate, we'll never be on our way.
Please don't get too close to the Hannah. They're unused to strangers.
I will keep my distance.
I won't disturb them. Rest easy.
Maceranus, I did not expect such kindness from a stranger. May I ask, traveling these plains, have you come across a golden Hannah? I fear human soldiers may kill her. If she would only draw close, I could gain her trust. I could protect her.
A golden Hala? Hanal Gilan?
I've heard of a golden Hala. You call it Hanal Gilan, the Pathfinder.
You have heard the legend. I'm amazed. Yes. Some of us believe she comes to the people in times of great need.
Why would soldiers kill her?
Why do you think soldiers hunt your Hala?
Pelts and horns sell for gold in gem markets, I hear. And if they were golden. Goodbye then.
This is like one of the things where dark shines, because, you know,
Herald, you return.
that man wishes to join us.
One of your clan wishes to join the Inquisition.
You may continue to wish. I will not let Lorna leave with you. Not when I'm uncertain of your intentions.
Alright, I respect
Another
that.
time.
I can respect that. But I will prove my intentions. Amelian.
Thalin asked Valoran, where are you?
Who is Valoran?
Who's Valoran?
My brother. He's been sullen for a while because the Keeper chose another as his apprentice. He thinks it's a slight, but it isn't. He just wasn't ready. Keeper Howen wants him to wait. Then he took off 3 nights ago on his own. I don't know what he was thinking. The Keeper sent hunters to search, but they never found a trace. Athal's mercy. If anything's happened.
Long ago, when time itself was young, the only things in existence were the sun and the land. The sun, curious about the land, bowed his head close to her body, and Elgarnan was born in the place where they touched. The sun and the land loved Elgarnan greatly, for he was beautiful and clever. As a gift to Elgarnan, the land brought forth great birds and beasts of sky and forest, and all manner of wonderful green things. Elgarnan loved his mother's gifts, and praised them highly, and walked among them often. The sun, looking down upon the fruitful land, saw the joy that Elgarnan took in her works, and grew jealous. Out of spite he shone his face full upon all the creatures the earth had created, and burnt them all to ashes. The land cracked and split from bitterness and pain, and cried salt tears for the loss of all she had wrought. The pool of tears cried for the land became the ocean, and the cracks in her body the first rivers and streams. Elganon was furious at what his father had done, and vowed vengeance. He lifted himself into the sky and wrestled the sun, determined to defeat him. They fought for an eternity, and eventually the sun grew weak, while Elganon's rage was unabated. Eventually, Elganon threw the sun down from the sky and buried him deep in a deep abyss created by the land's sorrow. With the sun gone, the world was covered in shadow, and all that remained in the sky were the remainders of Elganon's battle with his father, drops of the sun's lifeblood, which twinkled and shimmered in the darkness. Elganon had defeated his father, the sun, and all was covered in darkness. Pleased with himself, Elganon sought to console his mother the earth by replacing all that the sun had destroyed. But the earth knew that without the sun, nothing could grow. She whispered to Elganon this truth, and then pleaded with him to release his father. But Elganon's pride was great, and his vengeance was terrible, and he refused. It was at this moment that Mittal walked out of the sea of the earth's tears and into the land. She placed her hand on Elganon's brow, and at her touch he grew calm, and knew that his anger had led him astray. Humbled, Elganon went to the place where the sun was buried and spoke to him. Elganon said he would release the sun if the sun promised to be gentle and to return to the earth each night. The sun, feeling remorse at what he had done, agreed, and so the sun rose again in the sky and shone his golden light upon the earth. Elganon and Mittal, with the help of the earth and the sun, brought back life to all the wondrous things that the sun had destroyed, and the sun had gone to sleep. Mittal gathered and glowed the glowing earth around his bed and formed it into a sphere to be placed in the sky, a pale reflection of the sun's true glory. I have so many quests here. I'm gonna be busy for a long time with this game. Anyway. I can't travel there, but I can't. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna try and respect his wishes by avoiding the Okay, thank you. I'll try and remember that. Disengage. Oh. Let me just grab that. Did they just disappear? Yes, they did. Let me first deal with these guys. But yeah, I'm starting to deal major damage.
Have you heard from any of your Kirkwall associates, Varric?
You're asking me? So you don't read my letters?
You're no longer my prisoner, much as you like to act like it.
Yet I still get all the suspicion.
I am not without sympathy, especially given recent events.
Why, Seeker, I would never accuse you of having sympathy. By the way, I tend to refer to my associates as friends. Maybe you're not familiar with the concept.
Valorant's journal. Valorant's journal is stained with blood, only a few entries made it out. And Emelian keeps telling me I have to be patient. Fenedis. I'm almost 17. I have my Valaslin. I'm ready to learn more than simple spells. Keeper Howard will be sorry he ever doubted me. Stories say the ruins not far from where we're camped. I don't care what Peniel says. Getting Lindirana's talisman will prove to the Keeper I am ready to be first. If it's really as protected as Daniel believes, I'll just have to break through the wards. Even if I can do it myself, I know what Veil's in here. None of the other hunters were brave enough to go into the Shem war zone, but here I am. It has to work here. I know it will. Give me one moment. Hey Shady, will I get this ring on if I return the news? Oh, okay. I guess I'll find out. Hi, Shady. I'm glad yours is.
Please, if you see my brother out there, tell him to return to camp.
I found Valerie.
I'm sorry, but I found your brother.
What? What do you mean, sorry? Where is he? No, he's not.
I have his belongings.
Is this all that's left? Did you learn nothing else?
He was brave.
He was brave, trying to reclaim a relic of the Dalish.
I know. I always knew he was brave and clever. Didn't have to prove himself. The clan loves him. Cowan loves him. I wish he'd understood that. Thank you for bringing me the news. It's better than not knowing.
Greetings, stranger.
You're a craftsman?
Are you a merchant of some sort?
I am Taniel, the clan's craftsman. Leather, ironbark. These are my specialities. Take a look if you like. You seem fascinated with our camp.
Can we trade?
Do you have anything to trade?
Take a look if you like.
So I did that mission, Shady, but I didn't get that ring, I think. Did I pick a wrong answer, maybe? Oh. Let me talk to her.
Thank you for finding Valor. I hope he passes peacefully into the beyond.
Okay. So I need to build up my reputation with the camp, so I need to do Dalish missions. Exalted Plains. Oh, maybe it's this mission. Oh, you mean something? Okay, the quest something to prove. Sorry. The elven glyphs. Pascal. August is on the trial of some elven mystery. If what I've heard is true, I don't want that pompous arse getting his hands on it. Think he's smart now? He's searching for runes. I know at least two. The ancient bath and the runes in Avurus. You know the one? Remember the meet? Get going. I'll send a message if I hear more. Duhaime.
Balefire.
End of stealth and not attacking during combat. You're a deadly threat to any enemy that can't see you coming. When you attack from stealth, you automatically critical hit. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh well. So let's go back to the camp.
Thank you for finding Valoran. I hope he passes peacefully into the beyond.
I found the talisman.
I found this talisman. I think your brother was looking for it. You should have it.
Nindarani's talisman. It exists? Her sword, Evanura, was taken by Shems. But in the story, her talisman was saved and hidden. This means so much to my people. Thank you.
That is the last one of those glyphs, so I might as well do that as well.
This place has seen better days.
Is that obsidian? The Elven Glyph, Duhane. We're searching the ruins. We heard Augustus' boys are digging in the stones at Halland something. I hate these elves' name. Pascal. How do I go out of stealth? Ah, there's a gate here. Let me take care of this. I know. It's just that they're not exactly following me. Wait, what? I don't think that's a good thing.
Looks like all of them. We'll see what the researchers at Skyhold make of this.
And with that, I'm going to take a short break. I'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. See you all in a moment. We are back. So let's jump right into it, shall we? Okay, let's do that golden holla. The camp is to the north. There it is.
Already she makes herself known to the others. She knows she's meant to be here. Thank you, Lethaline. I will never be able to express my gratitude. Fair travels, Lethaline.
Harold, you return.
Let's go deal with some demons. Also, just as a heads up, I probably won't be streaming as much as usual today. In about half an hour, I might call it up. Sorry for the shorter stream, but some things came up. However, I will be back Wednesday, hopefully with my regular schedule. As by then, hopefully we can go into the deep roads. Okay, that is a lot of damage. Oh, look who we have here. Why is the mission not done yet?
Your earlier judgment of the Seekers was unfair, Dorian.
Oh? Were they not responsible for keeping peace with the mages?
And what would you say if one judged Tevinter solely on the actions of some of its magisters and slavers? Yes, let us dismiss your homeland as not having a single redeeming quality. The Seekers failed, without question, but the situation was complex, and you well know it.
Did I kill a hollow? Sorry. Var Balanaris, our eternity, where hundreds of our ancestors are buried. Where those of us who can still lay our kin to rest, although this land now belongs to Urwe, the shaman have never reclaimed it. Perhaps their guilty conscience stops them. Or perhaps those uncomplimentary tales of the elven curses and vengeful spirits have some use after all.
Try not poke around in someone else's grave, all right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was trying to save the Hana. So, Shady, I assume I'm not supposed to destroy them? Not fully. I'm still working on it. I won't open them at least until I get their approval up.
Harold, your return.
The demons are gone.
I've destroyed the demons on your sacred ground.
You were successful. You put an old man's heart at ease. Thank you. You have done us a great kindness. If I may share something else with you, there are strange glyphs inscribed in the stones of this place, revealed only with field fire, although they are elven in origin. I cannot make out their purpose. Perhaps they will mean something to you. May your gods watch over you, friend. You have proven yourself to be an ally of the Dalish, friend. If Lorinel still wishes to join you, he has my blessing. May your gods watch over you, friend.
I don't believe it. You convinced the Keeper. He said I can join the Inquisition if I wish.
You're allowed to join us?
Keeper Howen has given you permission to join the Inquisition?
He has. I'll report to your camp in the south if that's all right.
Carry on, Agent.
Dark has to look down on everyone. And guess what? I've got enough to go back to the deep roads. So before I do anything else, let's continue doing that, shall we? So, I'm not gonna lie, I actually forgot to do the war table today. Inquisition scouts have identified the location in the Forgotten Caverns where construction teams could build the bridge to replace the ones previously destroyed, granting access to the other side of the chasm. So that means that bridge is done. So I can travel here. And then turn around. Oh, wait, I can't. I need to go here and then go down. Waters of the mind rejoice, swing, swing, swing with me. Raise your pick and raise your voice, sing, sing with me. Down and down into the deep. Who knows what lies beneath? Diamonds, gold, rubies, gold and more, hidden in a mountain store. Born on the ground, sucker from a deep stone, raised in the air, lifted from a mountain home. Skin made of iron, steel in our bones. Who knows what we find beneath? We can never dig too deep. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Diggy, diggy hole. Dig, dig a hole. I don't know the rest of the lyrics though. I keep getting teleported. I wonder if that's part of the invisibility. Did he glitch in the wall? He glitched in the wall. Oh, Varric is also in the wall. Oh, great, I can't even reach that. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Before I continue, well, it's almost, yeah, I did. Since it's close to time, I'm gonna return to Skyhold. I'm gonna see if stuff needs happening. I'm gonna go do missions, maybe. I need to sell stuff.
I can spare some time. What do you need?
Never mind.
Carry on.
Inquisitor?
A pleasure.
Anything to report?
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Goodbye.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
My agent Tamar reports success. One less despicable to Vinto Magister to worry about. Naturally, the rest of the Magisterium assumes the hand behind the deed was Magister Tilani herself. And she reports they have respectfully backed away from both her and her supporters. She sends her thanks, a box of candy chocolates and a variety of other useful items. Chocolates are mine, but the rest I pass on to you, Inquisitor.
That Dalish elf who joined us is eager, to say the least.
The Dalish possess great knowledge. We should be honored to have him with us.
So, Shady, what is your advice in this Sunderland mission? Okay. I don't know how the power levels are so far. I might do Josephine because I don't know how much I have done with her. Although if it's dark, she would probably choose Liliana.
Inquisitor.
So I'm gonna choose what Dark chooses. Oh, Liliana had to do that one. Whoops. Oh well. Inquisitor. As a longtime scholar of the ancient Avar, I find the information you covered about Theoda Bright X fascinating. Many believe that Avar, unsophisticated barbarians with no culture worth studying, but do not Origins say the same of us? The rich oral tradition of the Avar has been largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Nevertheless, these confirm what we have heard in stories, that Deirdre pulled her tribe away from the would-be warlords and chose a hard life in the mountains, for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Avar remained, the ancient Alamari might have pushed north and attracted the attention of the Romanian tribe that would one day form the Tevinter Imperium. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Alamari would have survived to become Ferelden as we know it. Based on marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Theoda's legendary axe is located. The crystal-headed axe, set to burn with flame, would be a fascinating find indeed, if the Inquisition will finance my expedition.
Let us begin.
I'll send her that. And now I'm gonna go south. Oh, actually. Chain lightning. Actually, no, because overall ability damage is probably more. Oh no, it's a specific ability. Never mind. I misread the range. Well, a lot of these upgrades are still too high level, so I can sell them anyway.
Inquisitor?
Inquisitor.
That moment is a match. The face burn.
Inquisitor.
Gonna put some more stuff away, gonna give it research, and then I'll probably save and call it up.
Inquisitor?
There we go.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
How are your duties going?
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Adequate. Based on the partial improvements to Skyhold.
Goodbye.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
Did I get a new quest? No clue. Anyway, this is where I'm going to save and call it up. Let me see if there's any additional content to share. No additional content. So, let me give a moment to set up a raid. And then we can call it up. So let's go raid Kato. Why not? He's playing Dungeons and Dragons, so with that, I wish you all a very pleasant evening. Oh, I actually forgot to set up the raid itself. Now, I wish you all a pleasant evening. Stay safe out there, Wastelanders. It's a dangerous world out there.